Welcome back to the My Pro Golfer channel. Today is calling for rain, but we still got to get some practice in. So here's some great tips about how to work on your putting indoors. All right, so obviously we got some bad weather outside today, so we're in the house working on some simple drills to keep you getting better at golf, all while keeping it simple to keep your mind focused on the golf course. First thing we got today is we got to make sure that we get our bodies lined up on the regular basis. If you've got hardwood floors, that's optimal. If you got tile, anything with lines, even if you got to put some tape down, but get some lines in your mind so that you get your feet lined up really well with the floor line, and then put your putter right in that spot. For me, I like to put my putter right in the middle of my stance because the ball is going to be slightly ahead of my stance. And then just work on your stroke a little bit down those lines, making sure that the feel and the movement, if you can add a mirror, that's a nice option, either front or back of you. And just keep working on making sure that your stroke is on line and your feet and your club face are balanced. All right, so I'm gonna leave you with this last drill, and it really focuses on the eye position. So you've got yourself comfortable, you're set up in your stance, you know what the body's supposed to feel like and where the club's supposed to go. Now we're gonna make sure that your eyes are seeing that the same way. We're gonna lift this ball up, and we're gonna put it right between our eyes as we get set up to the ball. And what's gonna happen is the ball's gonna land and bounce away because we're on hardwood floors. But as it lands, I want you to really focus on that spot. And for me, I'm gonna put my ball just one ball mark left of that because I'm trying to stroke through. So let's just test it real quick. I'm gonna go and get in my stance, which I've already confirmed by the lines on the ground. I'm gonna put my ball right here, center of my eyes. I'm gonna drop it. Boom, there's my spot right there. So I'm gonna put the ball back to that spot. I'm gonna move it one ball forward for me. You could play around with it. And then I'm gonna set myself up. Now I'm in a perfect position so my eyes are perfectly lined over the golf ball, and that's gonna give me the freedom to make my best stroke. All right, so we've got a couple of things we can work on this week while we're indoors where the rain is happening. The number one drill, the first one we did, was just making sure you get lined up. The alignment is such a big deal. Most of the time you miss a shot, it's because you're not aiming properly. And if you're not aiming properly, it affects all the things that happen in your putting stroke and your chipping stroke and those things. So get lined up. Secondly was the eye. Letting that ball drop right in between your eyes. You know that your eye line is over it. And remember, I put the ball, one ball in front of my putter. So the ball lands actually on this spot, and I put the ball just a little bit ahead to confirm that I'm gonna be swinging up on the ball, not down on the ball and making it skid. So I hope these tips were helpful. If you want more instruction and you want to get personal with me, I've got a great subscription online at myprogolfer24.com, or just contact me below on any of those links. I can explain what we're doing. Last month, we had 6 people shoot their career rounds just through what we do and communicating through the phone. So get on with me, get into the My Pro Golfer community, travel with us, do some amazing things. We want to be the place where you learn golf each and every day, simply, but get better every day. Thanks so much. We'll see you next Thursday at 6 o'clock.